Hey ladies, it's Suzanne. I just want to say hi and give you my entree submission. But first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone in the contest. Everyone's been just so awesome and inspiring and helpful. And, you know, every week we run and we're like, oh, who won? Is it me? Is it me? And when we don't, we might, we're very happy for everybody else, but we're also a little saddened. And so many people just lift each other up, and I'm seeing such a great community. And I don't want this to end, and I don't think any of you do either. So, producers and Miss Paula, you're our cheerleader, and everybody, let's keep this going. And I'm going to share my entree, but I'm so happy that this has come into our lives. It's life-changing whether you get picked or not. That's the whole thing. It is life-changing whether you are picked or not. So that being said, here's the first appetizer that I have, and this is it's going to feature pork, and it's champagne pork on a budget pocketbook. How many of us love champagne or champagne taste on a budget pocketbook? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start out with, and actually you do 6 of these, but I'm on a budget right now. So I'm showing you 3, and then I'll show 3 of the finished product. So you start out with 3 center cut on the bone pork loin chops. You start out with 3/4 of a cup of sparkling cider. That's one of the secrets of the champagne taste on a budget pocketbook. You can do it with sparkling cider, and it tastes just as good, and it's non-alcoholic, which is great. All right, so we start out with 3/4 of a cup of champagne sparkling cider. We are going to use 1/2 teaspoon of grated lemon peel, and as you've seen, I grated it. 1.5 cups of, or excuse me, 1.5 tablespoons of butter. 4 cups of green apple, fresh green apple. And there's a little story about this. 4 ounces of Philly cream cheese, whipped Philly cream cheese. But I gotta tell you, my honey put this mouse in the microwave, and I was not a happy camper, and I screamed to the heavens. So I decided, mouse, cream cheese? I think he should be our little mascot. Little Philly cream cheese with the mascot. What do you think? I like him. And as afraid as I am of mice, I like this guy. I think he should be our thing. I'm gonna kiss him. Philly cream cheese. That's kissable. That's the only way I'd ever kiss a mouse. Okay, ladies, so what you're going to do is you're going to spray your pan first to get the pork chops going. I use butter-flavored, it's just butter-flavored cooking spray. Let it get a little warm, and of course, to really get it going, we've got to do a little slice of butter. Alright, so let's get that real hot. Okay, ladies, so we're going to start our pork chops. Can you hear that sizzling? Something about the first time a pork chop or any piece of meat goes into the sizzling pan. Don't you just know it's going to be a great meal? Sounds so good. So what I do is I put them in, I have it on high. You should put a vent on. And then I take my little, actually a potato masher, and I know it sounds funny, but a potato masher really works for me. What you got to do, press it down, and let them sear for about 4 minutes on that side. Then we'll turn them over. And ladies, while they're cooking, you want to just put Paula's special seasoning of pepper, garlic, and salt on them. Just a pinch here and there, just to give it a little flavor. And now you want to turn it. Mix it in a little bit. And I don't always use the right cooking tools, but you know what? You don't always have to have the right cooking tools. That's part of experimenting. So I'm going to turn them over. And again, this is for 6, and you can do 6. As I said, I just used the other 3 before. So, all right. Okay, ladies, so you're going to start out with your butter, and I've heated the pot so you can see it's getting hot. And we're just going to get that cooking. And then, sorry, Mr. Mice, sorry, you can't have any more cheese. Get that going around in there. And you can see how easily it starts to break up. And then we're going to put your lemon rind. And your sparkling cider. And then I'm going to mix it up. Okay, ladies, now you start putting in your apples, green apples, and then mix it around. And let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And then you're good to go. Ladies, so now we're plating our dish. And we're putting a little bit of cream on the pork chop with the delicious green apple champagne taste that just looks awesome. And now we're going to try it. Good. All right. Lost my meat. Not good when you lose your meat. That is so good. It tastes like a French dish. The way that you have the sparkling cider gives it a just a special champagne-like flavor. Blooper, but it's delicious. It is so good. I'm just gonna love this. This is something you'd get on vacation. It's delicious. Thanks for watching. I hope you try it. I'm gonna have some more. I'm sorry.